Hey, welcome back to...
No!
Okay, we're gonna play a different game then. Come to think of it, when you were a kid, you were always saying, when I grow up, I want to be a lawyer and defend people. Oh, something like that. That was a long time ago. But see, now you got the chance to follow your boyhood dream for a day. Edgy, you gotta do it. You gotta save my little Iris. This is exactly why I hate childhood friends.
Butts or Iris? Which one's the childhood friend?
Yeah. He was a good guy. A real pal to the end. When I look back now, I have nothing but good memories.
He's not dead.
What's with the past tense? He's not dead, you know. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, the guy owes me. After all, I saved his life. What is that supposed to mean? If I had to call for help so quickly, he would have died. So surprised though. I used to be a security guard. It was all instinct, baby. He has a point. He called me pretty quickly too. I think Larry's pretty good at motivating people. I just wish he would try motivating himself once in a while. Huh? Me? Huh? What? Huh? All I have to know is to remember not to call me Larry anymore. What? I'm a new person now. I've been reborn as Louise Donham. Alright, fine. Let me ask you something else then, Larry. Call me Louise! If you don't, then I'll call you Louise Donham! I still can't believe it. She was such a great person. But someone pity the murder on my sweet little Iris! Actually, please! I'm counting on you!
It was pearls.
Ooh. Well... Ooh. Ooh.
That's not in your lines!
What? Well, frankly, I was hoping you could give me a little more than that.
You're not voice acting, but can you stop watching baseball?
But they tied the game. Ooh. Ooh.
What's the score at?
Wait, who tied the game? Who the fuck tied the game? Oh, Nickel won it. That's fine.
Johnny San Diego.
I thought it was Johnny San Diego, and I was gonna be like, Johnny San Diego, the fucking kid from the Bronx, who has only one arm.
I'm Johnny San Diego from Massachusetts.
Well then, I got it! I'll draw you a portrait. How about that?
Mike, should I expect like a stick figure?
Since you're kind enough to offer, all right. Oh no, that's the last. Is it the last one? No, Iris. I gotta talk about Iris. I have a feeling that she's hiding something. Could be. After all, she's shy and gets embarrassed pretty easily. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Why not? Look, I know all about this kind of thing. Come on, Edgy. You were a guy once. Lots of girls are like Iris. You know I'm right. Well, you most certainly seem to have convinced yourself. Man, I love shy guys. Shy guys.
Get him out of here, Mario! Get him out!
Wow. I love shy girls like her. It's just so cute. You know what I mean?
Bowser's like, me too.
Still doesn't listen to others, I see. I guess some people just never change. Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you?
She's got the eyes of a killer.
What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent... Come on! A girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer!
Not once, and not even twice.
I was right after all. I should never have come back. Don't worry. I see right through how they really are this time. Honest! If I had a penny for every time he said that. It's just Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. You know what I mean. Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. Oh. Forget it. I didn't say anything.
Definitely tried having sex with her.
Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime?
None of your business.
Larry? What? Don't tell me. You think I would have done it? What? Get lost! Go back to your China job and get out of my sight, you creep! And I hope your plane crashes and you die! I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing?
I like how everybody who gets asked that question immediately goes for the, you're trying to say I'm guilty, instead of the fact of, I'm just trying to get what you are, because maybe you saw something in that instance that fits in with the actual murder.
You're the murderer. As I suspected, Psycholocks. I'm sorry, man. You know me. I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude.
You called us. Perhaps Iris will loosen your tongue. So I'll hold her at knife point. Tell me. Hey, hello there. So how are you feeling? All right, I suppose. Huh? Who is this?
My name is Miles Edgeworth.
My. Handsome boys such as yourself is always welcomed. Circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just...
Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini.
Well, you found her. Hello, big boy. Now, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis.
If you ask nicely, I might give you a peek, big boy. Mr. Edgeworth. This is the head non-sister bikini. She's the witness.
But why did you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps on getting cut.
Yes, my stomach is already growling in protest. So, I feel like Gumshoe's like grabbing his stomach as he's falling to the ground.
Stop being over dramatic.
So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris?
Well, first, I want to hear what you know. That thing sure casts a strong presence over the whole room.
This is the Lesser Magatama. It's a precious heirloom containing a great many souls. Huh? This is lesser? What is the greater one like? It's in Edward's hand right now.
Ooh. Oh, the Magatama, yeah.
His penis.
Oh, there we go. That's what I thought.
The greater Magatama is displayed in the main room of Fey Manor. It was supposed to be shown at the Treasures of Quran Village, exhibit. Yeah, that, you know, remember?
Reboot.
Thank you. But it was so large that they couldn't bring it through the doors. Thanks.
It's an altar with a giant Magatama shined on it.
There are a lot of candles lined up on it, too. You know, I haven't had a birthday party for myself in a while.
Maybe you should blow out those candles over there to make up for that.
Mr. Edgeworth, would you mind singing happy birthday to me? Stop it! Cut that out! Please don't blow out those altar candles!
Yes?
Oh, it's a warm cat box! Where are all the cats?
It's called a hibachi, for heating the room.
I'm hungry. Oh, look at all these ancient straw frisbees!
Those are a type of zabuton cushions called inza.
You give me such a hard time, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Why?
Because learning something new might actually be a good thing for you, detective. There are more inza cushions in the corner of the room. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under that stack?
Beats me.
Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe? Go get it.
Fetch.
Get it?
Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth.
It looks like an old manila envelope.
Ah!
What is it, Detective?
This could be it! An ultra-important clue, a super special clue!
I suppose I should read it myself, then.
Looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight, at 10 at Heavenly Hall.
Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall.
Tonight, live from New York. It's 10 at Heavenly Hall. Unless you want your secret to be exposed.
This sounds like a blackmail letter. Note to Iris found in the main hall. Maybe she dropped it?
It was Phoenix. Phoenix put it there.
Ooh.
You're gonna show up at this time, and I'm gonna tell you why. Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra-important prosecutor and a super-duper prosecutor.
Well, I suppose it takes a super duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this.
You didn't have to be that cruel to me. That's one of Fate Clan's very own Magatamas. That's a priceless treasure you've got there. Wow, I'm impressed, sir. You never fail to surprise me. Yes, you don't look it, but now I can see you're a real fan of the occult.
Excuse me?
Oh, of course this piece couldn't possibly be real, but to have such a nice replica, clearly you are a big fan of the Korean tradition. Well, I'm impressed, sir. You never fail to surprise me. Oh, if only she realized it's real.
I should have known better than to show this thing around.
How about Misty Faye? Tell me about Misty Faye. What's Misty Faye like? Huh? Ah! Well. Look what you found. That's the master of the Korean channeling technique, Mystic Misty Faye.
Faye?
It's been nearly 20 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Apparently she intended to pass on the master title to her daughter.
Who is his daughter?
Well, I myself am part of a branch family of the Fae clan. But even I'm not privy to information concerning the main family. Ah! It was Mia, and then Mia died, so it's Maya. Then Maya died, so now it's nobody. Pearls.
It's gonna be Pearl, yeah.
But Pearl died in the fire as well.
Fuck! Larry?
Zabisco?
Larry?
You don't know who that is.
No.
Well. That's a demon warding hood. Acolytes are highly susceptible to possession by evil spirits, you know. That's why we always wear these for protection.
Oh, I see.
And we watch The Conjuring to know what to do when we get in trouble with an evil spirit.
You piss on a pregnancy test.
No, we just say we love each other since that's how the last movie ended.
Love
wins.
Love always wins.
What are you waiting for? You won't get any protection just by holding it, you know. Put it on already!
No! I can't. I was just...
You son of a bitch. It looks like it was made for you. It looks like it was made just for you, Mr. Edgeworth.
What do you mean by that, detective?
It looks absolutely marvelous. You've just gotta keep it on for a while.
Is this some sort of divine retribution?
And I don't get to see what it looks like? That's rude.
Rude. Do you know anything about this old crumpled up letter? Do you?
Is that addressed to Iris?
Yep, it clearly says to Iris on it.
Can't believe it. The girl doesn't have any secrets from me.
Ah, so Sister Bikini didn't know anything about it.
So you don't know about her countless murders?
Yeah. About this what? About this picture.
Well, look at that. I look pretty S to the XC, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Up until recently, we've avoided exposure in such magazines, but this time we had our reasons.
Is that so? For example...
Well, why deny the world sight of such a lovely face? Oh.
Oh!
How could such a terrible thing have happened? It's all my fault.
Well, come on, lady. Been a little over. Oh shit!
Yeah, I don't think you need to take the blame.
I don't think you need to take the blame for that.
Quiet. What do you know anyway?
Ouch! You're scary.
With that stupid 5 o'clock shadow and that stupid old coat of yours. It's too bad that you weren't the one that disappeared. Why did she have to take it out all on me?
The anger does seem a little manufactured. Ah!
This man, his face betrays a life of suffering and great weariness of the world.
Sure.
But even so, I can't believe this guy actually jumped into the river. Think of all the fun things he might have enjoyed if he had just lived. Relentless spiritual training alone. There's no way to lead a complete life, huh?
Sounds like she's got some major regrets she's dealing with. Perhaps I should let Gumshoe explain right situation to her for me.
Hey, don't look at me like that. Do your own dirty work, sir. Politely, no.
This is Mystic Elise's apprentice, is it not? I think he might have a bit of a crush on me, sweet boy, at any rate.
Huh?
Oh, I don't blame him. Sister Bikini understands the temptations of young men.
Sure.
But I'm afraid it wouldn't be proper to abuse my position. I am head nun after all. But in return, I did allow him to draw a portrait of me.
I pray with a pose that maintain your modesty, for everyone's sake. Oh, not that one. Yes. Yes.
Not the mama?
You said that you went with Maya to the training hall in the temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris while you were there?
Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after ringing the 10 o'clock bell for lights out.
So you're saying Iris came to the inner temple then?
Of course she did. Iris has always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I had Iris help Mystic Maya begin her training.
But that doesn't fit with Iris' story at all. She said that she never went to the inner temple.
As they say, the plot thickens.
Go to you.
He just starts rolling around her.
Tell us.
It's all my fault, me and my stupid back. Mystic Elise has been murdered, an important acolyte is trapped, and a little girl has been lost.
You know, you really shouldn't be so negative. It creates bad karma.
Quite right. I need to do some more training myself, I think. To the waterfalls.
First, I'd like to ask you about what last night.
Well, last night, we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple.
She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that?
I suppose it was about 9 when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch. Must be there at all times. But as Phoenix, we stepped on you at the murder scene. So you weren't there at all times. You're a dirty liar.
Answer!
Anyway,
To this on the stand.
I stepped on your stomach when I got to the scene of the crime.
That wasn't her.
Who was it? Miss Piggy?
Yes.
Well, you're right. That does sound exhausting.
Detective, this is no time for flattery.
Sorry.
Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard, but your duty was in the inner temple. Man, I just heard what Skylar said. Why did you come back here?
Thanks, Edgeworth. I'm glad I'm help. The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps.
I'm trying to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason.
Oh, you got the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Comes you just like,
Don't you, Edgeworth?
Well, alright then. I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard.
it must have been past 11. Ah, no, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor old heart.
Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie.
I saw two people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other one was stabbing her from the back with a sword.
Did you see this criminal with your own eyes?
It's the shit stick. That's what the sword is called. I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris. I'm not good at old lady voice.
She's not old. Well, she's like, I think, 48. Yeah, that's not old.
That's fucking ancient, dude.
Dude. Gross old lady on screen. You must have been quite shocked.
Of course you would. Try putting yourself in her shoes. It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Wright smack in the middle of the courtroom, and I happened to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too. And then I'd pull out the popcorn and start munching away.
I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed, and then I passed out.
Fortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid.
However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural.
Unnatural?
The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness.
I wonder what she means by that. As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct?
Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back.
A bad lower back?
Yeah, it's from carrying this whole fucking series.
What?
Yes, it's especially bad in winter. So bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall.
So you left the disciple all alone?
Don't be ridiculous, I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out.
Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I better try to get some more details. So who is this acolyte that was to trade at the inner temple?
Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say.
Ooh, hot.
And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course.
Special course?
It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times.
You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over the inner temple, do you?
No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night we still hadn't started the training session itself.
Hell, that's good to hear.
Oh, dear. There's one thing I forgot to tell you.
Uh-oh. I don't think I like the sound of this.
I met Radon in Elden Ring.
Uh-oh. It'll be fine. They know him quite a bit.
Have you seen how big that man is on his horse? It's ridiculous.
And how tiny horse is?
Look at his little feet dragging across the floor. That's terrifying. Do you know the small girl? I believe she's Mystic Maya's little sister.
Maya has a little sister.
Oh, you mean Little Pearl? That's my fake cousin.
Little Pearl?
I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we'd finished with dinner. Cleanup. But I haven't seen her at all since last night. She's nowhere to be found.
You mean she was with the victim?
It's all my fault. My stupid, creaky old back.
The little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone.
As they say, the plot thickens.
We're gonna go try to find her.
Go away! There's blood!
And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched.
Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. It looks like the police are still investigating.
He starts kicking over like the skis.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, there's a landmine here.
Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask just to be sure. Are you really gonna defend that non-Iris at the trial tomorrow?
Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment.
Oh, love. Well, in that case, I've got to be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation.
Don't worry about it, detective. Just keep your mouth closed and I think most of it will flow out on its own.
You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap.
Yes, you do that, detective. Just how much has your running spout leaked over the years?
I just love skiing.
Really? You don't, seem like the type. Well, what about sleds?
Sleds? Nah. They're a little too kiddie, you know. Messes with my hard-boiled image. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth?
Is the world starting to go mad? The main hall of Hazuko Temple is above us here.
Hey, you're right. I'm pretty sure the main hall didn't have a second floor.
Hazuko Temple. Whoa, what was that? Hazuko Temple was built on a steep part of the mountain. The front and the back of the main hall are on different levels.
Oh, that makes sense. Wouldn't it be easier just to build the place slanted, sir?
I fail to see how we could consider that to be an even remotely good idea.
Come on, slanted. It's not like gravity will take a hold.
The main gate must be just over that stone wall.
Stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all.
Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words. So the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon.
Sure is. It's called a Shichishito. By the way, nasty piece of work, sir.
There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood?
Yep, it's all over the blade. Speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the Shichishito. 2.
The second one? Fingerprints?
No, 2 fingerprints.
Oh.
Naturally, they match with the prints we got from the younger nut, the defendant.
The fingerprints are on the murder weapon?
I mean, Edgeworth, we found your fingerprints on a murder weapon. A fake murder weapon.
Ooh.
What's wrong? You're looking really solemn.
Is this how it is for right? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney?
Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel really good.
To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Chito, the apparent murder weapon, has the victim's blood and the suspect's fingerprints on it.
No, it doesn't.
Fuck!
That's snow.
What's this? It looks like a wizard's staff.
The ball's missing! That belonged to the victim, Miss Elise Donham. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh yeah, listen, this is just between us, okay, sir?
Yes? What?
This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this.
Alright.
Truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard.
That's it. That's what you wanted to tell me.
That's it.
This staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it?
Just the victims.
Victim staff carried by Elise Donham when she was alive has her fingerprints on it.
So where's the ball?
Tell me about the ball. The victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise Donham. Her entire past up until she won the Writing Award last year is a total mystery.
It's hard to believe in this day and age you could still find people like that.
The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. Cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon.
The murder weapon?
Victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir.
That's terrible.
Heavy sword made of metal. Yeah.
Heavy sword.
Yeah.
Cloud.
Sephiroth.
It was Sephiroth.
You son of a bitch, you're back at it again!
Sephiroth.
That's when one-winged angel plays.
Yeah. No.
Oh god!
Sephiroth.
Yeah, but there's one strange thing.
Yes?
Victim's entire body was covered with bruises. Bruises are consistent with falling from the height of two-story building.
A two-story building. Would be about the same height as that room in front of us, correct?
You're right! Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth!
Got it. So now it could just be a complete accident and she fell, landed on somehow the sword. I understand the sword is pointed down right now. Somehow landed on the sword and a fucking Iris pulled the sword out of her.
And that's what Bikini saw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of course that's how this would turn out. It's how it would turn out. Oh, I know she's bad. Look at all these other murder cases we had of her. Oh, we get to this one? Guess what, guys? It really wasn't her. Fuck you.
It just happens to be the room that Elise Donham was staying in.
Maybe she was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed by the sword. At least it's up to report time, 10 to 11 p.m. Cause loss of blood from stab in back. Body fell 10 feet after death. Now then, detective, let's see if we can summarize what we learned so far.
Okay, let's take a look at the map. We're here. Phoenix died right there. According to the
Close to
testimony,
McDonald's is here.
this is where that really old case long ago took place. Your first case, actually, Edgeworth.
Oh, God.
According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they'd finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple.
Bikini's running at like a solid pace and Maya's like, slow down!
At 10 p.m. after ringing the bell for lights out,
Except she didn't ring it at 10 p.m. because she was late.
By like 5 minutes.
She was still late, didn't ring it at 10. Law is a precise endeavor.
Iris went to the inner temple, where she burned the bridge to keep him there.
Don't look at my crimes!
When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to the Hazakura temple. After taking a hot bath to soothe her back, the statue stabbed the woman. Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. One more detail you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall.
In a temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor?
I'm pretty sure it's that Godo guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement.
What do you mean?
It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest.
I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I'll be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor.
Aww, what a conundrum to be the prosecutor and defense attorney.
Ugh. Hopefully nobody knows my secret. World famous prosecutor Miles Edgeworth.
Puts on a wig,
Yeah.
takes it off.
I'm not world famous prosecutor Miles Edgeworth because I have a defense attorney's badge on me.
He just pops the pin off
Yeah.
and on. And now I'm a prosecutor.
Yeah, prosecutor? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why. But I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem's gonna be that Canadian judge. I mean, that judge.
Well, I'm gonna have to kill him. Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge.
Oh shit, it is the Canadian judge.
Over the trial tomorrow. We've only have two in the entire country. We've only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all.
And they've only met once, that means it is the Canadian. It's Godo, the judge.
Yeah. I decided to switch positions again.
I mean, it wouldn't shock me if Phoenix is out and then Godo, because my whole theory behind it is Godo is doing his thing because Phoenix is the apprentice to Mia.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not we want to believe that Godo and Mia are a thing and Godo is the boyfriend who got poisoned by Iris. Whether we want to go down that route.
Yeah.
He had a special connection with Mia. And all of it. So it wouldn't shock me that he loses interest when he finds out Phoenix isn't it. He's doing what he does to make Phoenix a better attorney.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna sit there and be like, I'm only here for Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix isn't gonna be on this case. I'm not gonna be on the case.
Mm-hmm.
The plot thickens.
The plot thickens, as I say.
Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? I gotta let you know, it's gonna be Pain that they've chosen.
Ah! My redemption!
It'll be an easy peasy case. Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir?
There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing.
Wow, Mr. Edgeworth, I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull.
What is this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at?
According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge.
The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple?
Nope. Not a thing.
Nothing.
The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there.
So the only thing there is the inner temple.
I hear it's not a kind of place a person could survive in.
Please be alright, Maya.
Oh no, she's dead.
I think that's all it is.
We're gonna get to Maya, and Maya's gonna be like in Avatar state.
I don't see Larry anywhere.
Maybe we scared the poor kid away.
His heart was shut tight with a number of Psycholocks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. But a thorn in my side. What? You're making me go backwards!
We'll go forward. Detention center.
Mr. Edgeworth. I came back because I don't know why I'm here. Ah! I came here because I need to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind. But I already told you everything that Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything. Yes, thank you. And we'll kiss her in
This episode.
this episode. Okay, good.
I said next, but
Nope.
you notice that her theme, music that plays right there,
Yeah.
is like their own version of Moonlight Sonata, or is Moonlight Sonata.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I say that because that intro is very much Moonlight Sonata.
Since I have been handed this case, it's my duty to dig up all the answers, understand?
Which I think it's a melody written about love and death.
Oh.
I think it is.
Yes, sir. I killed your controller. Fuck. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. You piece of shit game. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the inner table last night? Yes, I swear. I already told you that. Yes, you said that you didn't go because you were frightened. That's right. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what you were is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room?
It's gonna be the I would assume it's the blackmail letter.
I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you. Ah, that's... Well, Iris? Why? Why are you glaring at me like that? You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct? Ah! Was it the evidence of the power of my glare that broke that lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way. But, Mr. Edgeworth... Yes? I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me. A prank? Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief. I wonder about that. Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her. No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know this exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there was one person you didn't want your secret told to. Phoenix Wright. You mean something to Wright, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say? I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his. I win.
I was right. This song, not this one, but Moonlight Sonata.
Yeah.
Which I just want to listen to essentially because it's very much like Moonlight Sonata, and I love Moonlight Sonata. It was written as a melody of, or the idea behind it was unrequited love.
Ah, okay.
Which fits Iris quite a bit.
After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it. What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions? It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge. A small shack, huh? It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near. Where is it on this map? It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be looking at Heavenly Hall.
And I want to point out, just specifically, only that part is what I mean by Moonlight Sonata.
Yeah.
Obviously, the rest of it is not.
I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it. So this is the secret that you locked away in your heart. Yes. Looks as though I might have to visit this Heavenly Hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to never have left your room last night. Yes, that's exactly right.
Hours testimony. Rain lights up bell at 10 p.m. and then was in a room until the murder was discovered.
The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you, I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again.
I don't think that's a good idea.
But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret. But it's pointless. Why would you say that? Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is. But he has no idea who I am.
And the girl tried to kill you. Remember? You remember?
I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hasakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said that she saw you stab Mr. Lee Stoner with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well. What? When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet, Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night. But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night.
Got it. So we need Maya out of that temple so she can testify whether or not Iris was there or not. Huh? Larry! I get it. The Heavenly Hall is for people who can't handle the cold. Larry cannot handle the cold, so he goes to the Heavenly Hall.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Whoa! Not much of a view down here, huh? Still better than the view from my apartment, though.
What's here? Hide yourself, detective.
Gumshoe tries to hide, trips, and falls and breaks through something.
Oh, why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next is gonna be prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. They'll get me locked up for sure. Can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck.
He's just talking to himself.
Shh! Be quiet and listen. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. done that? What did he do, I wonder?
Hey, you! About what you just said, I got an objection!
What the? Edgy! You dirty rat!
Come true, you oaf.
I'm sorry, sir.
Listen, you might call him a dumb oaf all you want, but our previous case, he saved me from getting murdered by a mob dude.
Yeah.
I'll take what I get.
Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed my pointer finger.
I'm sure that was your middle finger.
You've watched too many trials.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself?
Let me look at the flags.
What is this festive-looking ornament? Reminds me of our class in grade school. We used to have a lot of fun decorating the classroom with origami. Remember? Well, Oh yeah! You were never any good at it.
I like the fact that they keep the same sprite of him doing a thumbs up,
Yeah.
but they just put the paintbrush behind his hand, so it looks like he's measuring with his paintbrush.
Yeah.
But it's just the same sprite as his normal thumbs up. That's so clever and stupid at the same time.
Really?
Yeah, this guy was so bad he couldn't even fold a dollar, let alone crane. Everyone tried to comfort it, but he would just sit there sobbing.
Oh, shit.
Really? I never would have expected that.
Really? I never would have expected that.
Be quiet already! I'll never forget the shame of that day. You want a crane? I can now make a perfect quarter-inch crane without a single flaw. You know, Edgy, nothing for nothing, but a quarter-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy.
Yeah, that's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
It's exactly why I hate childhood friends. He's going all the way to Dusky Bridge. It's a pretty long but easy walk.
I fell down 4 times on my way down here, sir.
Oh, sorry about that, Detective. I ate full bananas and tossed the peels on the stairs on the way down here.
What? So that's what I was slipping on.
Be careful on the way back. Those deadly banana peels are still out there.
It's a real important piece of information right there, Mr. Edgeworth.
There were banana peels on the stairs. Shockingly, Gumshoe's right. That is important.
That's a horrible graffiti problem you got there, pal.
You don't know anything, Detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris. Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is?
A canvas.
That's how the artist himself defines it, right? I should have seen that one coming.
Well, if that's the case, then all my lunchboxes are masterpieces too, pal.
Gotcha there. Gotcha. Gotcha.
What is this little shack anyway? Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why were you down here in the first place? Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, it looks like it's about to collapse.
Sounds like a lot. Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal.
One thing's for sure, no one is likely to show up and disturb you here. Oh, can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe?
He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir.
Listen to me, Edgy. You've got to do this. You've got to save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute. Watch your mouth! Anyway, I made up my mind about it. I'm going to marry that girl.
I think she's got a thing for Phoenix, but
A thing of murder! Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. You already asked this girl to marry you?
No, not yet. But I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. You never imagined that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that. Something tells me he would be shocked indeed. That's why I didn't want him to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I going to do if she gets hurt?
same thing you did when your last girlfriend got murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Move on.
Self-deprecating.
What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back.
If we want to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him onto the witness stand.
And drowned him. Let's go put him in the water.
Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night? Oh man, don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes. I got it. You really want to know? Last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible.
I was naked. Taken away.
Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him?
Eat it. Eat the stone, man. Eat it.
Eat the stone, man. All right. Now you're going to tell me what you've really saw last night. Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh? That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. Around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I'd been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, the whole world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. And then... it was on fire! The bridge was on fire! Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth! There's still 3 Psycholocks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? What do you say? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my own room by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean, there? Is it possible for you to have seen lightning strike? The lightning strike. Is it possible for you to have seen lightning strike? Dusky Bridge. Oh, I got it. I got it now. It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room.
It's in the map.
This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple.
I think that was a little bit too easy.
What am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees and it is impossible to see the bridge from there. What? Why didn't you tell me this before? Well, how about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple. So then, where were you? Don't know that I wasn't in my room. So where was Larry and why was he there? I read the situation up to this point correctly. The answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed the lightning struck Dusky Bridge was from... here!
The inner temple!
Ah! The place you saw lightning struck from was, naturally, Heavenly Hall. Why would I be eating out in this old shack? It's freaking cold, there's no electricity, and it could fall apart at any minute! Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet. Uh-oh! In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. I have to admit I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick. That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night? That's what you might call a faire de cour. I think you meant a faire de cour. Could you be that you were waiting for someone? Oh no! You really are one scary guy, you know. I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you.
I was.
Where is she? Okay.
Maya! It was Maya!
There's only one person you wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before. Don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Oh, so leave your cold all over energy. No doubt because of my chilly glare. So you think you got the hearts from Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You've got something that proves I was waiting for her? Or are you just guessing?
Is Larry the one who wrote the fucking blackmail letter and screwed everything up?
This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris.
I'm gonna say it's the blackmail letter.
Here's your evidence. You called her to the spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Oh, hey! Give that back! You're embarrassing me!
And the secret is
What are you doing with that anyway?
the secret is that she loves him too, dude. That's why
not
he said I'll tell the truth.
That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. What do you mean? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh, no! First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says salutation here. Oh, well, that's what it said in that book, Letter Ready for Dummies. You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris. I'm so sorry.
This truth was gonna be, I'll tell everybody that you love me too. You don't come talk to me.
So you were here at Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy.
Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag. Threatening a young lady like that.
Wait, hold up.
What now, pal?
What are you talking about? What threatening stuff?
I'll tell you what. You tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal.
What do you mean threaten? What did I threaten her?
Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail in fact.
Just give me a break, it's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love? What did you just say? I love her and burned so hotly it could melt all the snow on this mountain. What is this secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want old Lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair. All right, why did you send a love letter in a business-like little envelope? Give me a break, it's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh.
Why were you so quick to apologize, pal?
It's because Edgy gave me the scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it. That's what all those huge locks were about. I don't understand why you were so defensive. Well, I don't know either. Guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down.
Now he knows what Phoenix goes through every time he runs into Larry.
But, Mr. Edgeworth, the guy's still holding something. I know it.
What do you mean, detective?
I mean, he's got that pallet in his hand.
Oh, that's right.
He's still holding it. Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago.
If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. He's right. Larry? What? You look at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone! What's this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another. I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge. Yes, and I believe it was the incredible... I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. What doesn't? If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning. What? Where? Why? How?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal.
More Psycholocks, yay, great, awesome, sick. 5 of them this time, 5.
What's wrong, sir?
Does that mean I have to do it all over again? Why are you glaring at me like I'm the next to be hit by a bolt of lightning? I've just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand. and we'll drag it to the witness stand. And
The next episode.
so, like I watching this episode of Miles at your Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, like subscribe to the bell, which is
Every day.
bye bye.